Hi and welcome back to ScottiesTech.Info. I'm Scotty with my co-host Cletus. This video is going to be a little bit different. My last video, 5G versus airplanes, that was my 150th video. So the first order of business is to thank all of you, my beloved viewers. I didn't really ever imagine I was going to make 50 videos, much less 150. So thank you all for watching, and if you keep watching, I'll keep making them. So the last video, that was kind of a milestone. That makes this video number 151, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. Actually, something slightly personal. So the deal is, I recently decided to propose to my girlfriend of 2 years, and there was a little problem because I was going to, say all the romantic stuff and get down on one knee and take her hand and, give her an engagement ring, right? Because that's usually what you do when you propose to someone. The problem is that sometimes I'm kind of surprised at her taste in jewelry. Like I think maybe this one, she's like, no, I like that one better, and vice versa. And so I wasn't really sure. So I thought, okay, fine, I'll just propose and then we'll go together and we'll pick her an engagement ring, right? Problem solved. But that was kind of a problem because then I would basically be proposing empty-handed, and I didn't really like that. So what I decided to do is to make her a proposal ring. And of course I did it in true Techie style. So this is the proposal ring, which I decided to fabricate myself. And as you can see, it is a thing of extraordinary beauty. Of course it has 2 resistors and an LED on it. It's actually made from this nickel strips. You may remember my video, how to make your own battery tab spot welder. What I did is I actually folded this in half, crimped it, and then bent it around like this, and I tried to weld it together with my battery tab spot welder. That didn't work because it was too thick, and of course I can't adjust the current on my, it was kind of complicated, so I had to solder it. And then the problem was that I ended up wrapping this extra band of nickel strip around to strengthen it, and then of course I had to add the diamond, or I guess that would be a ruby, and then of course I had the resistors on there. Okay, so the idea here is that we have simply an LED and the positive and negative leads, and those are attached to these little resistors. I didn't need one on both sides, but I decided to include one just because it's more symmetric and beautiful, as you can see. And I use Scotch tape to insulate the components from the nickel strip. And on this side, you can probably see I actually soldered the resistor lead to the housing of the ring, which means the ring itself is actually one lead, actually the negative, and then over here I put some Scotch tape and just wrapped the resistor lead around. And so the idea here was that you have 2 contact points, one here and one here. And what I would do is I would have this battery and wire attached to my hand, so when I uttered the romantic words and then got down on one knee, and I had the battery and the little wire here hidden in my hand, and I would take my beloved's hand and in my own press it, and voila. After I kissed her hand, it would magically light up. So that was the Techie proposal ring that I created. I asked her to marry me, and she said,
yes.
Now, also, we then went and got the engagement ring. So there you have it. That's the story. And she loves her ring, although I told her that her proposal ring, well, she loves both rings, actually, I think. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
This is my favorite, actually, but I can't wash it because the Scotch tape will come off.
Yeah, I told her, well, you can't wear it, you can't get it wet, you can't bump it, you can't really do anything with it. So that is how a techie proposes to his girlfriend. I have to note that Chu has her own YouTube channel. It is called Language with Chu. She's a translator and a linguist. So I'll put the link up there and the link down there. Do check out her channel. It's actually furiously interesting. You might think that videos on on, well, it is interesting because you might think that videos on, you know, like the ins and outs of language are kind of boring, but there's all kinds of interesting stuff that, you know, I never knew. And so, well, I'm her biggest fan. So, you know, anyway, check that out. For more techie tips, see ScottiesTech.Info. Thanks for watching. See you next time.